I never thought coming back a day early would feel like walking into a trap. But the moment my truck crested the hill, I saw the flickering lights of my cabin glowing through the trees and laughter spilling into the night that wasn't mine. My heart froze when I noticed familiar furniture rearranged, glasses clinking on my own porch, and strangers milling inside as if they owned the place. Before I could even process it, a piercing scream cut through the air. "He's here! Call the cops! He's dangerous!" And I realized it was Karen, the notorious HOA figure everyone whispered about but never challenged, now pointing fingers and spinning lies faster than I could move. The police arrived in minutes, boots crunching gravel, but instead of detaining me, they paused, exchanging glances as Karen rattled off accusations, claiming trespass, threats, and who knows what else, while I stood silent, watching her confident smirk crack with every breath. I let her words hang, then casually mentioned, "Check the property records. This is my land." And I saw her pulse spike as the taller officer tapped his tablet, scrolling, then slowly looked up at me with a mixture of surprise and respect. She tried to recover, weaving a story about HOA rules and community oversight, but I had anticipated this, having secured every document, permit, and deed before she thought she could manipulate anyone. And just as the crowd of partygoers began whispering doubts, I handed over a small hard drive with footage proving not only her trespassing and the unauthorized party, but also her attempt to forge HOA documents and intimidate neighbors into silence. The police watched, and Karen's face drained of color as her empire of lies collapsed in real time. But before it could fully end, I added another twist, a hidden recording of her secretly bribing the local councilman to get temporary approval for her false authority, which when revealed sent the remaining guests into stunned silence, some backing away in shame, realizing they had been complicit in the charade. Just when it seemed the night had run its course, Karen made a desperate dash toward the dock, heels clattering, yelling that she would ruin everyone's lives, only to be intercepted by the shorter officer, handcuffs clicking, and her screams swallowed by the dark lake below, leaving nothing but echoes. I walked through my cabin, the familiar creak of the wooden floors grounding me, the scent of pine wood filling the air as I straightened the furniture that had been so brazenly rearranged. And for the first time since I purchased this property, I felt the weight of justice settle across my shoulders. Yet, even in that calm, I knew there was one more layer to uncover. Karen had allies, and her desperation hinted at secrets beyond this night. So I left a note for the police with timestamps and names from my surveillance footage, ensuring no loophole remained for her or her enablers. By the time dawn touched the lake, the neighbors who stayed behind approached quietly, offering apologies and timid smiles, and I nodded, knowing this small community had just learned a valuable lesson about deception, power, and the truth always prevailing. I locked the cabin, feeling the serenity of reclaimed space, yet a lingering thought remained at the edge of my mind. If someone else tried to manipulate a community using lies and fake authority, would they be stopped as decisively as Karen was tonight? And that question, I wonder, what would you do if your own home became the stage for someone else's scheme?
Every neighborhood has its secrets, and every Karen leaves her mark. If you love true HOA stories like this, make sure to watch more on our channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life neighborhood drama. Thank you.